So the most frequent cause is sun exposure. You can always inject Botox to actually reduce a little bit of the line, but not too much.
And we must never forget about lifestyle. A good lifestyle will slow down the aging process. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Peter Chen, consultant dermatologist. Welcome to another episode of our podcast. And today we'll be talking about wrinkles. And with me here is Dr. Chai and Dr. Lu here. All right, so let's go into this topic about wrinkles. We know wrinkles, we can divide it into whether dynamic wrinkles or static wrinkles. Dynamic wrinkles are like when I smile, when I frown, then I get all these wrinkles. And then what about static wrinkles is when I'm not moving and yet you can see all these wrinkles there. Or when it's very fine, we call it fine lines there, but they're basically all wrinkles. Yeah, we do see a lot of patients with all these wrinkles problem, right?
Everyone got wrinkles. We also don't want ourselves to have wrinkles free totally. That's very fit. I think that's another.
Yeah.
So why those wrinkles form is due to, it can be divided into aging, lifestyle habits, or sun exposure. So the most frequent cause is sun exposure. It's because when we're exposed to sun, it will accelerate the breakdown of our elastin and collagen, making our skin loses its elasticity. As we age, our skin produces less oil. This oil is important to create a lipid barrier that coats a layer on the skin and helps to seal in moisture. So when there's lack of moisture in our skin, wrinkles tend to form easily. So, and also there will be some lifestyle habits which speeds up our aging process, such as smoking. Because of the repeated pursing of lips, can cause premature wrinkle formation around our mouth. And then lifestyles like alcohol consumption, stress, and lack of sleep. Lack of sleep. Not sleep. What else? Pollution.
Yeah.
I always appreciate that tell us that I never exposed to the sun. They tell you I never exposed, why my face got a lot of wrinkles. So I always tell them to actually compare their face
with the butt.
And then they will say, oh yeah, I exposed a lot to sun. Then I caused a lot of wrinkles. And a lot of my patients say they skip sunscreen when it isn't sunny. So I say, hey, no. So you have to wear sunscreen because UV ray does penetrate the clouds. So to make the most of a sunscreen, you should wear the sunscreen, the broad spectrum sunscreen, which contains SPF between 30 to 50, and which protects against both UVA and UVB.
Yeah. So that's why even the UV can penetrate through the glass. Even in nowadays, all the houses, they are all open concept, right? So definitely, even at home also, you're exposed to UV. What more when you drive in the car, all those are UV. And totally agree with you that UV actually is one of the main cause of this photo-aging. And wrinkles, fine lines, they are one of the signs of aging skin. And also, even frowning, we get from this dynamic wrinkles. If you frown too often, it will turn out to be a static wrinkles there. A static, in fact, not a wrinkle, a scar there. So we should smile more, and less frown, less worry.
I also advise my patients to wear sunglasses that prevent the wrinkles from squinting.
Yeah. Although we know we can't fight aging. Everyone will eventually have wrinkles, But some patients, they're very comfortable with wrinkles, And for example, me also, I have my forehead wrinkles, but I'm fine with it, I don't want Botox my wrinkles because I don't. I mean, it's to me, it's a character. It's a trademark of me. So when you don't want to treat, it's fine, Not everyone needs to be flawless or without any wrinkles at all. But if a patient wants to treat wrinkles, what are the methods that we can do to treat wrinkles?
So to me, I'm totally different from you. I call my wrinkles wisdom lines. So every edge of it reminds me of the challenges that I've gone through and also the wisdom that I've gained for each passing year. So, but in as much as I embrace aging as a beautiful part of life, I'm also a rebel at heart. So I do my best to improve my wrinkles and lines.
Yeah.
So I think the it all depends on patient. Some patient really want to be nature. So for those who really want to reduce a little bit of their wrinkles, I think the first thing you want to start is actually use product. You need to hydrate it, and also to start protect it. If let's say that doesn't enough, then probably they can do a little bit of treatment. I think the simple one is you can always inject Botox to actually reduce a little bit of the line, but not too much. You can always inject a little bit and then touch up later, rather than you inject a lot, you become very frozen the face. So I think that for the dynamic or the moving line, then we should do that.
But for sure, there will be patients when they hear the word Botox, they will like, oh, their imagination will be someone with a totally masked face, frozen face. So for those patients who doesn't want Botox, there are other methods of reducing wrinkles and fine lines. For example, using energy-based devices, like we have mentioned before, fractional radiofrequency, Morpheus 8, or even certain laser, long pulse 1064 nanometer, and then certain even ultrasound devices. All this can be used to reduce wrinkles and fine lines.
And not to forget about skin. Skin booster is a group of treatments where it aims to boost your skin hydration, elastin, collagen, and also to improve healing potential of your skin. So there are different popular ingredients for the skin booster, such as PDRN, HA, or this pelagic plasma, which utilizes the growth factor, sosomes, and mesotherapy, which is combination of ingredients of, it can be peptides or those vitamins and H.
PDLLA, PLLA, all this, and also some biostimulators as well. Right? Also those are injectables that when you inject under the skin, it stimulates new collagen synthesis. Yeah.
You also get it back. As for skincare routines, I will recommend my patients to get their skin strong and well hydrated before they upgrade their skincare to those more sexy ingredients like retinols, alpha hydroxy acids. Because when the skin is still reactive, even those vitamin C can worsen the inflammation, and this can potentially speed up the aging process.
And we must never forget about lifestyle. A good lifestyle will slow down the aging process, whether skin aging, whether your internal organ aging, so we always emphasize on sleep, right? Sleep well, sleep regularly, sleep adequately, and also your diet, fresh diets. Stress, I know something that we cannot avoid, but something that we must aim to reduce down the stress.
I agree that if our body is more in the wear and tear versus rest and repair, then of course we age faster. And so aim for, like Dr. Peter say, aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep, so that to allow our body natural repair process to
exercise also. Let's exercise more.
Also stay hydrated, like taking vegetables and fruit.
Yeah.
Antioxidant, I believe that.
Yeah, definitely. So I think selecting the right treatment for the right patients, of course, again, we need to go back to the patients. What are they comfortable with? If, like I said, they're not comfortable with injectables, then of course it's not going to work. So definitely, then we will exclude the injectables. Now for energy-based devices, it depends on the skin type of the patients, the pain threshold of the patients. Of course, certain devices are more painful than the rest, but there are devices that with proper numbing cream and everything is something that is comfortable, and yet we can improve the wrinkles. As for topicals, I think everyone is very acceptable with topicals, so we just need to choose the right topicals with the right skin type of the patients. Some static lines, if we have done all the energy-based devices and we still cannot improve, yes, then we can use certain very lightly cross-link kind of fillers to inject into those static lines.
I have to be very, very careful due to the
but we also have to let patients know that these are temporary measures. They need to come back every 6 months to repeat the procedures, because those non-cross-link is not permanent. So we are not here to have wrinkle-free face, but we want to age gracefully and also to improve, to slow down the aging process. So for any one of you who is concerned about your fine lines or wrinkles, please seek professional advice to find out what is the most appropriate treatment to reduce down your fine lines and wrinkles.